Tuesday evening, folks, warmest day out there since January the 23rd. We're only a couple degrees away from our normal, which is 51. Got all the way up to 48 at Norfolk, 49 Hampton, 47 Suffolk, Chesapeake, and over to Virginia Beach. Tonight, it'll be chilly, but not as cold as past nights. Last night, we were in the upper teens and lower 20s, so big improvement overnight tonight. Most areas in the low to middle 30s for the overnight lows. And then tomorrow, weather impact alert, second half of the day as we approach late afternoon and early evening. Storm system will build on through to our south and pull down some cold air. We may see rain transition to wintry mix over to some snow, presenting the risk for some minor accumulation after the sun goes down tomorrow. So Clipper arrives tonight. An isolated shower or snow shower to the north is possible. These are notoriously fast moving and rather weak systems, but the associated cold front with it stalls just to our south tomorrow, and another area of low pressure develops along it, and that'll bring a return to precipitation arriving in the afternoon, starting as rain, as it will be too warm still at that point. But as a north wind drives down temperatures later in the day towards evening, we'll see that transition over to a wintry mix and perhaps even a prolonged period of some snow. Here's our Clipper. It's going to head due east in the next 12 hours or so, dragging on through this cold front, stalling to the south, and then this area of energy will develop along it, and depending on how amplified it gets and its actual track will determine exactly how much snow or wintry mix or rain we see here tomorrow. So here's Futurecast going on through tonight. Here comes our Clipper, bringing an isolated shower, snow shower, especially to the north in the pre-dawn hours tomorrow morning. It's long gone by sunrise. A lot of clouds tomorrow. Winds turn out of the north with that stalled boundary to the south. Notice rain returning to the picture by mid-afternoon. We're still warm at that point and above freezing, mid-30s. North wind delivers colder temperatures as we get well past sunset. And notice as the moisture lifts into that colder air mass, we see a pretty large area of some light to perhaps at times moderate snow coming on down into the early morning hours of Thursday. Should be gone by sunrise, but at that point in time, we'll see temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s. So it does present the risk for some slick spots on the roadways. And we're cold for most of the day on Thursday, low to mid 30s for highs, and then finally some clearing after the sun goes down Thursday evening. Here's what we're thinking. Pretty large area that's in the threat area for 1 to maybe as much as 2 inches of snow. All, again, depending on how amplified the storm is and this exact track. On either side, north and south, a trace to an inch or so, but pretty much southeast of Richmond to the state line. Possibility there to see 1 to as much as 2 inches. How are the models seeing things? Latest GFS is backed off a little bit. Euro is still calling for around an inch, and the NAM is a little more bullish here, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches from Richmond down into south side as we get into Wednesday evening. Extended forecast, temperatures coming on down after hitting 37 tomorrow. Weather impact alert late in the day. A cold day on Thursday, maybe a lingering snow shower early on. 41 Friday. A storm-free weekend, sunny, dry, but temperatures will be chilly. Only highs into the mid-30s, spilling over in early next week.